Starlink. Thank you. So we will start integrate the Starlink into this product line. So right now we can use like MPLS, the regular ISP link, PPPoE, DHCP, 3G, 4G, and 5G link, and also the Starlink to be the combination of the external ISP link. So very flexible design. And then this year we launched a cybersecurity product called Defense Trust, and it's mainly focused to provide the real-time threat mitigation and identification for inbound and outbound traffic. And also we have a defense cloud to provide a threat intelligence in real time and provide an accurate and activate malware database and also the attacker IP, and make sure our intranet end user will not reach any bad website and prevent the bad guy to attack us from the internet. So why UGUARD Networks? We commit to continuous technology innovation, ensure we deliver best-in-class solutions for our customers. And being first to bring our solution to market, you gain a tremendous advantage in capturing market share as a partner. And we will build a strong brand awareness together. Okay, and also we are very flexible in adapting the needs of our customers and partners. Okay, to accommodate the broader market and gain the market share with you. So we are very agile, okay? And we are keen to listen to our customer, to grant the feedback, to enrich and power our product line. And actually, we got many feature requests from the customer, and we develop and become the official release of the product so everyone can enjoy. So we do listen. Okay, talking about solutions. Here is the full product line portfolio. Okay. Today we'll talk about the WAN management, NGWM. AgileLink is the product name. So basically, this product line handle the WAN traffic policy and do the QoS management system, guarantee our critical application can reach the internet by priority. Okay, and I will talk about more detailed stuff, including the configuration, the reporting capability of this product. Okay, and you will see a very key feature called WAP tunnel. It's a packet level load balance. Make sure our site-to-site application will not be impacted during the failover, the link failover. Okay, so beside the outbound traffic, access from intranet to internet, the AgileLink also can handle the inbound traffic to provide the service of our internal website or data server to outside a client. So this is the AgileLink, and I will talk about the detail later. And the second product will be the NG Threat Management, NGTM. This is a cybersecurity product called Defense Trust. And we deal with the zero-day defense. Right now, it has over like 10,000 records, the backup record, and through the minutes level update, and make sure the device will get the most updated and active attack database, and do a very fast compare, match, and mitigation. And this product is an inline transparent device with built-in bypass capability. So it can protect our inline traffic even when the device fails, either hardware-based or software-based. And if you are interested, we can arrange another session to introduce this in detail. The third one will be the NG Traffic Shaper. This is a traffic management system, appliance, put in an intranet to do the application-aware management and integrate with the AAA client management. We can do like per client quote, say per client per hour, can using how many traffic. Okay, so also it provides asset management. So it's good to put in the intranet, both defense trust and traffic shaper. And traffic shaper is the first product we developed as a DPI. So very popular in Taiwan market right now. And the right-hand side would be the fourth one, SD-WAN product. So if your client has many sites, for example, more than 10, 20, 100, we can just send a box to the site, power it on, and grant the public IP address, and then we can configure the device from the cloud, centralized. So all the SD-WAN devices can be centralized managed through the cloud. Dispatch the policy, change the policy, grouping, to do the site-to-site VPN, and also it can provide the internet access as well. Very similar to AgileLink, but less features if compared to the AgileLink. And the most right-hand side would be the centralized management and reporting. This is a centralized appliance to provide monitoring and the reporting capability for all the devices. So if you have only one or two devices, you can do the management and reporting. There's a built-in XView function in the box, the appliance, so you can manage it individually. But if you have more than 2, 3, 4, 5 many box, it's hard to manage one by one. You can consider develop the XView appliance. So you will manage from the central point to each and every devices. It will collect all the information from each device and do the real-time monitoring and historical reporting. So each product line is a hardware appliance-based product and can be managed individually or centralized monitoring and reporting. And we also build in the AI capability to do assistance, especially for the threat and GTM, the defense trust. Okay. So this is the full product portfolio. And you can see in UGUARD Networks product, we focus on the delivery and make sure your application can be delivered to where it should be, reliable, and with its priority based on your company's policy. So for outbound and also the inbound. And most of our customer is the enterprise. So we also consider about the complexity of the management. So we provide a very easy deploy and management system. So you don't have to have very like professional guy to handle this product. So it's very easy to operate. And also we focus on the security part. Besides deliver the traffic itself, we also prevent the attack traffic in advance. So don't let the bad guy interfere your network. So that's why we have defense trust in NICE as well. And here you will see the typical network diagram of the deployment. And the left-hand side is typical the headquarter deployment. So from the outside world, the internet, we have multiple links or multiple ISP, and we can use the AgileLink to do the inbound and outbound traffic management based on application aware. So you will see its flexibility in the PBR, the path-based routing, and also the bandwidth management later in the coming slide. And usually this one will be deployed outside of firewall. And inside the firewall, we can have the defense trust to do the attack mitigation, to identify if there's any botnet or any machine was infected, and do some sort of a CNC communication with the outside bad guy and do the bad job. So when you deploy this defense trust inline, transparent, plug and play, you will see the threat intelligence events coming up, and you can check each event about its meaning and what to do next, and also report analysis. And also you can deploy a traffic shepherd inside the LAN environment, the intranet environment, to make sure the critical application or the critical like VIP client can have the most prioritized traffic QoS. And here you can see there's a cloud to provide a threat intelligence here. So we have a Decept network and a honeypot, and also the third-party database as well. We integrated, and then we screen the most active attack, and then update with all the defense trust appliance to provide the most updated threat intelligence for the mitigation. And talking about the AgileLink back, then we have AgileLink located in the headquarters. We can have another AgileLink located in the branch to do the side-to-side communication. And by leveraging the warp tunnel feature, we can achieve like no data retransmission, no application establishment during the tunnel failover. So if one of the active tunnel fail due to any reason, we will switch the packet from this fail one to the active one, another active one, the healthy one. So make sure the application layer don't have to retransmit, and make sure the application is running very well and reliable. Okay, so the top, you will see lots of different SD-WAN. This is the remote branch. So by using the UGUARD cloud, we have a centralized management portal to deploy all the SD-WAN devices from central point. And you can do different deployment like full mesh, star, or just one-to-one, okay, based on your need. So basically, this is the product deployment architecture in common we often see. So any question till now? Okay, if you have a question, you can leave the message and we will come back to it. So for the product portfolio here is more detail, like highlight. So the first one, the defense trust, is a
Excuse me.
cybersecurity product. Sorry, yes.
Sorry, yeah. Just now I sent a chat message about right. Can this AgileLink be support multi-WAN bonding support?
Yes, multi-link, right?
Yeah, multi-WAN link bonding.
Well, yes, we can do multiple WAN link and
Bonding, is it?
multiple. Sorry.
Bonding. Join together. Different ISP become a one bandwidth
Yes,
uh
yes, yes,
WAN.
yes. You can integrate multiple ISP and
Yes,
also multiple different like SS method. You can combine the fastest line, the
something like
asymmetric line.
VPN tunnel between the point to point, something like WAN to WAN.
Yes.
Okay,
AgileLink also provide a side-to-side VPN capability and also provide client to server VPN. It
okay.
has a built-in VPN server as well.
VPN
And
server.
yes, if it's an external client, you can
Mm-hmm.
use VPN connect to AgileLink
Mm-hmm.
and to access the inside resources. And
Okay.
if it's a side-to-side, you can use the side-to-side VPN and leverage the WAF tunnel to provide a very
Your
reliable
your
peak.
WAF your WAF tunnel is a bonding type of the, is it similar as a bonding WAN link?
Uh, it's a proprietary protocol for UGUARD. So it's between the AgileLink product and make sure we are using the packet-based link load balance. So
Mm.
if any the virtual tunnel fail, it will not impact the upstairs application. And
Yes,
if you want to do some sort of tunnel with other product, other vendors product, yes, we can do IPsec tunnel as well.
IPsec tunnel. Okay.
Yes,
Your load
it's a common
balance,
one.
your load balance, is it if I have a three WAN link,
Uh-huh.
okay, I have a three WAN link, so each link will be different bandwidth.
Oh, you do
Okay.
the even bandwidth load balancing? Yes, you
It's
can
not
do it.
balancing, it's bonding.
Bonding together, right? So it's
Bonding, it means that three ISP link will be add together equal to the LAN.
it's yeah, it's for bandwidth point of view, it's aggregate. So if because different ISP has different public IP, right? So
Yes,
you will get three IP. For example, you have three link, and then in AgileLink you can do the policy-based routing. You can say, okay, for all traffic, outbound traffic, we will leverage all three ISP link. So this three ISP link, for example, if each link is 1 gig, and then you will have 3 gig outbound capability. So we will do the policy-based routing. If we send the traffic to ISP A, we will use ISP A's IP address to access the internet.
you
If
mean
this
that,
traffic,
sorry, you mean inbound and outbound can be equal the bandwidth, right?
yes, we can leverage all three ISPs bandwidth together.
Together, okay, equal to the LAN throughput.
Yeah, inbound we will do the multi-homing. Outbound we will aggregate. For inbound, you have three 1 gig link. You will have the 3 gig capability by leverage the inbound load balancing. So how it works? You were using the FQDN, the domain name, right? So when the internet the client want to access our company's resource, it access www.uguard.com, for example, and then we will resolve to three different public IP based on the condition. So three link can be leveraged So you can have 3 gig capability for both inbound and outbound.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Okay, so back to the defense trust. It's a cybersecurity. We have like sorry. Okay. Before I start, please feel free to leave your question here in the chat box, and we will address them during the Q&A session. So there'll be more like convenient for the progress. Okay. Okay, and back to the defense trust. We provide a zero-day attack mitigation and threat intelligence. We also make sure the database is most up to date. So you will have an auto aging like a system to age out the historic attacker. So you will get only the most active attacker in the database. And right now we provide like more than 1 million threat intelligence record in the box. And for AgileLink, we talk about a lot. So we do the outbound traffic link aggregation and also inbound as well. And can do the load balancing, HA failover, and then can do the policy-based routing based on the application, for example, like Zoom, like Office. And we can do the policy-based routing based on the client. Okay. And moreover, we can do the layer 7 based management, traffic management and QoS. Okay. And also the inbound server load balance. So if you have the one service, you have multiple server inside, you can do the inside server load balance, providing one access point to the outside world. Okay. And also we have the SSL VPN. You can using the 2FA to access. If you had a public client want to access the inside world, you can use the SSL VPN as well. And the third one would be the traffic shaper. The product focus mainly on the traffic management. So we have built in like more than 10,000 applications. You can just click check, and you can say, okay, this kind of application such as video, I want to do the bandwidth control limited to how many, like for example, 300 meg, and guarantee like 100 meg, for example. And also we can do the asset management and do the IP mapping, cross-layer 3 client identification. And then the next one would be SD-WAN. It's a centralized management and support 4G, 5G. So also the Starlink. So if you have some sort of a remote branch, the internet link is not so like popular or common, you can use some sort of this kind of access such as 4G, 5G. Okay. So talking about AgileLink, it's very important to realize that about our service, because the internet pipe is the key to business, not only the outbound world, but also the inbound world. So we make sure the service reliability and network stability. So for enterprise, usually we have some sort of applications such as like mail system, web system, database system. You can do the inbound service, and it's very critical and important. And so we have to make sure the service is stable and reliable. Okay, so especially you doing, we are using the e-commerce, online trading. Okay, and for outbound, we make sure our employee or our client, when they access the internet, it's very reliable and fast. And more important is that if we have a critical application, we don't want these critical application be impacted if there's some sort of network traffic saturation. So make sure your like ERP, your email, your video conferencing, your CIM system has a high priority to access the traffic. So this is basic AgileLink can make sure it's stable. Okay, and AgileLink also provide the SaaS or we call application aware policy-based routing. So during the recent time, we using lots of cloud service like Google, Azure, Office, Oracle. So all these are very important for daily operation, and we can make sure and have to make sure this application will not be impact if the traffic bandwidth is not efficient or not enough, or if there's a fresh crowd coming in or coming out. For example, during the business hour, 8 a.m. when we start work, we don't want those like OS update, Microsoft update, occupy lots of bandwidth and then impact our critical applications such as the CRP, CIM, ERP. So using AgileLink, the next generation web management appliance, we can make sure based on every client, the enterprise, the company policy to do a flexible policy-based routing for applications, SaaS, and their servant. And also you can custom your own application. Okay. And then the custom application is based on layer 7. You can say, okay, this URI or this kind of application is my critical one, and I want to have a more bandwidth or guaranteed bandwidth. And you can do it by using leveraging the AgileLink. Okay. So also we can do very nice reporting system, the real-time monitor and the historical report, and the traffic insight is very nice. You will see the sample screen capture later. So we can configure many critical applications. Right now we have more than 10,000 built-in application already, and we have like more than 64 web categories. You can just check, click, and do the policy-based routing very fast. And if you cannot find the application you need, or you have your own application, you can do a customized by yourself. And then we can, based on the application, to do the traffic arrangement, such as we can say that, okay, these application like Zoom and Oracle and Salesforce leverage this three link. And for SAP, Office 365, Google leverage the other link. And you can say, okay, any specific application leverage all the links. So it's a policy-based routing and based on the application. Okay, and also you can base on the client as well. So here's the sample of the device management. Very clear. And this is the device label, not the application label. So very handy. And you will see like here, the warp tunnel status. Okay, any fail one? Okay. And what's the top topic right now? Okay, what's the device event? And the traffic historical. Okay. Very simple management. So you don't have a very like a SecureOne to do the management. Okay, so very good for the enterprise. And by end of this year, we will provide the Starlink WAN management. And you will see we integrate with the Starlink. You will see like the latency of the Starlink and what's the bandwidth. So provide a more detailed view of the Starlink. And talking about the deployment, we support routing mode and also the bridge mode. So for routing mode, the AgileLink will do the IP netting here. So outside world public IP, inside world private IP, we do the netting. This is routing mode. And we also provide the bridging mode. So it's transparent. If you have public IP inside, you can just do it. And we also support the hybrid mode, combine the routing mode and bridging mode together. So you can have some sort of link with routing mode, some other link with the bridging mode, and do different policy and leverage it together as well. So it's very flexible in deployment, okay, based on your need, okay. So AgileLink, the key advantage is to do the traffic distribution intelligently. So you can use it's application aware, the SaaS service aware, right? And based on the layer 7, the FQDN, the URL, URI to do the traffic management and provide different priority, okay, to do the QoS and the bandwidth management. So make sure your critical application will always be the top priority. And the feature in detail, the left-hand side, you will see the WAN link load balance and server load balance. So we do the internet access, the outbound traffic, the access and load balancing, or aggregation, okay? Then we will detect the link status, the healthy status, and do the auto failover if there's something wrong. And also we provide the DNS relay and proxy. And for the outbound traffic, we can base on FQDN and SaaS service, just check and do traffic dispatch, okay? And if you have a site-to-site connection requirement, we can use the warp tunnel. So make sure the virtual tunnel healthy will not impact your application level transmission, and do the tunnel aggregation as well. And for inbound, we provide multiple link inbound load balance. So as I described, you can have a website located in your intranet and do the mapping, the IP mapping, and using the FQDN DNS request, we will assign different public IP to the website access and make sure we provide the best link to the outside client. And also we provide the GSOP as well. And right hand side, you will see we have built-in like around 10,000 applications right now, and you can just check. So very handy, very handy. And it can integrate with the Radius and Takas certification as well. So we can identify the client and provide the very detailed report, like real-time and historical report, and provide a third-party report integration, such as like Splunk. We can export our log to outside world to your existing third-party reporting system, like SIEM stuff. Okay, so from here you will see, by leveraging the rich feature of AgileLink, we can have very nice traffic insight. So through precise traffic identification, we can effectively track and analyze users' network usage. So later on, I will show you the screen about the traffic insight. Okay, and also we can prioritize the critical application and allow you to assign the VIP service to a user and make sure they have a very nice service availability. And also we do a flexible traffic management, set different priorities for various service and website departments. And we can do a schedule. You can say, okay, during the working hour, like let's say from 8 to 5 or from 9 to 6, I want to do this kind of traffic arrangement. And during the like non-office hour, I can do another traffic policy assignment. Okay, so it's very flexible, and you can also like based on the client and the application, the combination, and provide the traffic policy. Okay, and here you can see for the global traffic collaboration is a JSOP, and also the multi-link, the inbound load balancing. So if you have, let's say in this example, we have mail, we have web, we have FTP. So you can leverage different link to provide the service, or you can aggregate multiple links to provide the service based on the policy. So we also support the DNS CNAME. So you can say, okay, all my company domain name go to this 9. And many other DNS records are supported as listed here, SOA, SRV, AAA. We will also support IPv6. If you have IPv6 requirement, it's also fine. And now let's look at the AgileLink WAP tunnel. So when we have site-to-site VPN requirement, usually we may have some sort of backup traffic need to do file transfer between different headquarters, like active site to backup site, the DR site, or transfer a bunch of traffic data from the branch back to the headquarters. So we have to have a very reliable links and make sure, especially the FTP, don't have to retransmit during the failover. Especially when you have a huge data, like let's say 50 gig traffic, a file 50 gig, you want to do a backup from site A to site B. And during the transaction, if there is any fail, the FTP will have to do establish or retransmit from the beginning, and that will cost time and the network resource. So by leveraging the AgileLink WAP tunnel, if one of the virtual tunnel fail, we will make sure the end-to-end connection will not fail. It will keep transmit the application data packet by packet through different tunnels. Okay, so it's a seamless point-to-point management, fast, reliable, and secure. And for the inbound, we also can have the port mapping, like virtual service style. So you can have one public IP and leverage in a different port number and mapping to different internal IP and port. So it's good if you have limited public IP address and you need to provide different services to outside world. So you can do the port mapping, inbound port mapping. So you can do one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-one mapping. It's very flexible. And if we have a high level compare with the other non-brands, we list here some key features that AgileLink has the most advantages, like WAN, PPPoE. We can have a PPPoE link. We can do the inbound and outbound WAN link load balance and make and real-time failover. And the load balance can use like the algorithm can based on latency. We can do the packet-based round robin, session-based round robin, redundant transmission, and you can do a layer 7 aware traffic policy routing and bandwidth management, traffic management, URL based as well. So here is the traffic insight. You can see from the management system, you will see which application right now is the top one. In this example, YouTube is the most, occupy the most of the bandwidth. Okay. So you will have a very clear view of your network. Okay. So here the total, how much the upload and download, average, okay, and the sorting as well. And you can also, based on the application, and the port as well. And you can, like here, you can choose different type, like a device-based, interface-based, client-based, user-based, application domain, and location-based. Okay. So if you are interested, we can provide a demo account request. You can apply later. And here the deep dive, you will see here the historical, the change, what time frame is a busy hour, what time frame is like nobody use it, and you can do schedule traffic management. So very nice traffic insight here. And based on user group, so which one is the top talker? Here you can see if I leverage here, this IP is the top talker, occupy like 90%. Okay. And here we provide a very detailed access logs for security reason. Some country or region, they require the enterprise to provide a detailed log if necessary. So here you will see we have the user, the time, name, which group, from which IP to which IP, and URL, and what's the time frame it accessed. Is it a success or not? And also we have different detail log as well. So this is very nice log. You can export this raw data to SIEM for further like measurement. You can like export to SIM or Sprung, and then do some aggregate report as well. Okay, I can, before I do live demo, I will do introduce first. Sorry here. Okay, so before the demo, I would like to talk about the customer reference in Taiwan. So here is one of the top global EMS. It's you can treat it like manufacturer, and it's a very top name, the global aware. They have like more than 20 branches worldwide, and their demand is to have a WAN no bands and DNS at headquarters because they have many customer supply chain and their own internal branches. They have to access their headquarters. So this is like a key and core system, and they have to do very flexible and traffic policy arrangement, and also the bandwidth management, the QoS, to make sure the business critical applications will get a priority. Okay. And also the other one is the Taiwan finance government. Their challenge is like how to make sure the side-to-side transmission, like data backup, is reliable during the after-hour office. So they don't have to do the retransmission when they do the backup, like a banking system or tax system. They have huge database. They have to do the backup every day. So the traffic is like huge, very huge. Okay, and that's a requirement. So they leverage AgileLink WAP tunnel and make sure it's very fast and reliable. And also during this time frame, they also have other application need to access simultaneously. So we have to provide the QoS and bandwidth management based on layer 7. And here is all Chinese character, but I would just mention here's a government base. So we have the like the oil company, and like we have the port container, okay, and like university is nationwide and research nationwide. So very key government customers, okay, and also here is the financing, the taxing department. And for manufacturer, like this one, Fastcom, you may know, it's a worldwide EMS we're talking about actually. And also you will see some big name here as well. So AgileLink, you can target the customer like government, like a manufacturer, like a high tech company. Okay, and also you can target like finance, FSI, like security company, and insurance company, and banking. Okay, and also the regular enterprise as well, like construction, like retail company. It all fits. And also we can have can sell to telco and media company, and also be part of the bundle solution of the telco as a client as equipment as well. Okay, so I will do the live demo now. Mm, mm. Okay, you can see this is the our lab portal. So if you request a demo account, you will access this website and you will see the screen that I'm showing right now. So for here, you will see the device management, like the status of the physical interface, the event log here, and the top talker here, the current device, CPU, memory status, storage status, the external WAP tunnel status here. What's the top website and the network status here, the top service here. So now the YouTube is the top one. Okay. And here you will see like, let's say for the network setting, you can do, let's say, check the policy. If I want to do the policy-based routing here, and we can see the routing policy here, and you can see, okay, from the source zone, source IP to different destination, what kind of service and which tunnel we want to use. Is a specific tunnel or a group of tunnel? And then what's the backup one, schedule. So it's very detailed and flexible. Okay, and you can see the link status here now and the load balancing policy here now. Okay, and IPv6 as well. So if I want to see what's the built-in applications, let's say I can add. Okay, and from here, you just put in name, any type, description, source zone, you can select LAN 1, let's say. Okay. And then what's the IP? You can base on address, domain. What's the destination? You can base on IP, domain, country, for example, and SaaS application. You can choose, if you want to choose country, just select. You can pick, for example, choose specific country. I just pick anyone. Okay, and this is the policy. From any source to this country, I will leverage which tunnel. And you can choose like SaaS application, you can choose SaaS. And for example, I want to click here, it's all the meeting, WebEx, Zoom. I will leverage specific like tunnel and do the load balancing to, okay, this group. Okay, and we can have a backup one to a single line when one, maybe, and do a schedule is a full day or specific time frame. Okay, I would do return, and that's the config. And let's see the reporting. So when I do the reporting X view, each box, each appliance has its built-in X view, and we have another product appliance called X view as well. So the product appliance X view is to collect the individual data from each appliance. So the built-in X view and the centralized X view will see the same status. The difference is The centralized XView appliance will see multiple devices, the aggregation report. So here we show the individual report of this device. Okay, so from the dashboard, you will see, okay, what's the terminal type? Okay, okay. And you can see what's the service type. Okay, how many portion for each. So here you can see the video entertainment occupy more than 98%. And if you think this is garbage traffic, you can do a policy to like manage or limit it or even block it. And you can see the user traffic. This one is the top talker. Is it a normal or is it abnormal? Do I need to do anything to deal with it? Okay. And let's check here the log data, and you will see the detail of each user, its IP, and the type and the time. Okay. And if you click URL, okay, you will see the list of the access log. Here is the access log. So it's the detailed access log I just show you in the screen capture. And you can check the statistic. Okay, this is device. We can check the domain here, and you can see the traffic chart based on domain, and you can see the video. And right now, 94%. And if you look here, here's detail. What's the traffic volume here, the video, and if you click, okay, you can see the historical status, and you can see which user group is occupied or used the most. Okay, so from this log, I can see the 25. This guy is a bad guy. I want to deal something with it. I just limit. Okay, and we can do the schedule reporting. So you can do a schedule like how often I want to receive the report. Okay, so the device will send a report to you by schedule. Okay, so basically this is the demo. It's a lot of stuff, and I don't expect to do it everything. But you are welcome to request the demo account. Okay, now I would like to answer your question on the Q&A. Oh, can the device, the AgileLink, show top 5, top 10 based on source IP destination application username? Yes, that's the feature I just show you. So here, if a user, you can see the user group. You can group the user. You can provide individual user, okay, for the statistic. And here is the sorting of each individual user, okay. So yes, we have it. And you can base on application here, the top talker, and you can base on domain, okay. And moreover, if you click, you can see more detailed stuff here. So for the user, if you check the user and you want to see what did this guy doing, what is this guy doing, you click And this is based on the user. This is the user, okay, and this is the time frame, the historical, and here is based on this user. Oh, this guy is not working anyway, just doing some sort of video entertainment. I want to fire him. Okay, that's you can do very detailed monitoring. Okay, so back to the other question. Let's see. Is there any different window balancing and when bounding? Yes, I already answered this, I believe. Okay, is there any other question? You can use your microphone or you can just type in. I would love to and happy to answer any question.
I got a question, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
from the dashboard itself, for example, the top end itself, you can the dashboard can show uh, the top 5 for the source IP, the top 5 for the destination, and top 5 for apps, for example. Do you have can you show on the dashboard for all the top 5 and top 10 based
Okay.
on that?
Okay. So I will show you here. You can see the dashboard right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. So if you click the dashboard, here is the we have the top user here. So if you click this top user here, you will you have to go to the statistical report to see the user detail. For dashboard, you can see the top talker, the top service, the top URL.
What I'm saying is there any place I can see the top 5 or top 10? And from there, I can drill down top 5 showing the source IP, top 5 for the destination IP, or top 5 for the apps, and same
Yes,
goes for
yes,
the top
yes,
10.
yes. So here, for example, the application. When I see here, the top application is video entertainment,
Oh, okay, huh?
right?
Oh,
I
that one say
click.
okay. How about the
So
top?
here is the
Uh,
video entertainment, right? The
uh-huh,
filter, right? And
okay,
then when you scroll down, based on this video, who is the top talker? Okay,
okay.
and
Uh,
this is what you need, right?
okay. How about the top 5 destination?
Okay, destination, it will be the destination IP, you mean?
Yeah, destination IP. I mean, the most visited IP. For example, the top 5 destination IP.
Ah, let's check. Oh, we only do the statistics based on domain and application because IP it change. It's not a fixed IP actually, but I believe we can configure some custom application or custom domain based on IP. Let me double check.
Okay, all right.
Let me double check. So in the built-in system, we don't provide destination based because the
Okay.
IP usually we access based on FQDN, right? So
Agree.
the IP can be like random jump from this one to that one.
Mm-hmm.
So usually we use the application and
Okay.
domain.
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
but we
Understand.
do source based as well.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
How about the SD-WAN support the TechX, Radius, and MFA?
I didn't get your question. Say again, please.
The box itself is it supporting the TechX or Radius?
Oh, we support Takas Plus. We
Uh,
support Takas Plus, yes.
how about the
And
MFA, multi-function MFA, multi-factor
MFA,
authentication? Yeah.
MFA, yeah, if it's SSO VPN tunnel, yes, we support MFA.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have a external client want to access the device and I can show you the config here.
Okay.
Just a moment.
And another question is the box we can use as a SSL VPN box?
Yes, let me show you here. Network and net rule. Oh, sorry, VPN here and SSL
Okay.
and user status here, the basic setting and user management. Okay, you can let's say add one user. Okay, and yeah, this is for SSL VPN. Basic. Okay, so here you can set up the IPM port for SSL VPN so they can coming in. Okay. FA 在哪里？ Okay. So here the intranet segment only you can do the policy like if your external client access SSVPN of this box and which resource it can reach. Okay. So is it answer your question? So here you can see we also provide IPsec. You can do the site-to-site VPN as well and PPTP. And if it's let's say policy-based routing, service aging, policy link aggregation. Okay. Any other question? Okay. If there is no question, I would be like end this session, but you are welcome to send us more question if anytime if you have. And you can apply the demo account as well. Oh, warp tunnel. Okay, warp tunnel. So for warp tunnel, because right now I only have one AgileLink, so I cannot do a real configuration right here. But actually, I can show you what's the menu here. So here, in this example, I set up 3 tunnels here, but it's all failed because I have only one box here. Okay, and you can okay. So if any one of these 3 links is healthy, you will see the status became a green. And if one out of the 3 is green, then the tunnel will be green and the application will passing through. And you can set config which kind of application will use this warp tunnel. You can select from where to where, or from where to which country, or from where to which application I want to leverage which tunnel. Okay. So this is the configuration. So here from the dashboard, you can see right now we have 3 tunnels, but all 3 fail. because I have only one box here.
Hello, Bruce.
Yes.
So Aiman here. So I just wonder one question regarding the AgileLink, right? So I have some scenario that we have three WAN and then go to the another like AgileLink, right? So I just want to question, right? So basically the AgileLink is based on the bandwidth or also the connection, which one is the higher, which one the speed is higher. So that one's based on what?
Okay, so your question would be like, you have 3 ISP link, so I can based on what factors to do the traffic assignment, right? Dispatch to different link. Can I based on the the link bandwidth or link latency stuff to assign the traffic, right? This is your question, right? So I can show you.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, you can show.
So from let me check PBR, the policy. Where's the policy here? Routing policy, and the load balancing policy. Okay. So when you add, okay, here is the algorithm, the load balancing algorithm. I believe this is what you are asking.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you, Bruce.
You're welcome.
Do you guys have any other question to raise?
So I would like to explain more. Here is the load balance policy. So you can have multiple policy here, like round robin or based on the throughput. And then you can apply the policy to the routing policy here. So based on, you can say, okay, this policy from this source to that destination, I want to use the policy. Okay, so you can modify, let's say, and scroll down. And you can do, I want to leverage the load balancing policy that I just add. So round robin or based on traffic. So it's very flexible. And I will do cancel here. So you can see for the policy 5, right now it's using the RR8020 round robin. And this one is this one, RR208020. So when one will leverage 80% of the traffic, when two is 20% from this source to this destination. So you can have many policy, and the combination is very flexible. Sorry, any further question? All right. If no more question, thank you very much for today's having this session with me. And you are very welcome to send us more questions and request a demo account as well. Thank you. I will get back to like our SecureOne. Would you?
Okay, thank you, Bruce.
Thank you.
Do you guys have any other question? If not, then we will end our session today. So I would like to say a big thank you to our speakers, Mr. Bruce, for sharing us such a valuable insight for this session. So also thank you to everyone who joined us today. I hope that this session is very helpful and engaging. So if you have any others question, please, others feedbacks or question, or maybe can request a product demo, then please feel free to sorry to drop an email to our sales@secureone.com.my, or can drop an email to pm@secureone.com.my. So we would like to hear anything, feedback or question from you guys. So also don't forget to follow us on the social media, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Just quick search from SecureOne distribution, so we can find that. So once again, thank you so much for spending your time with us. Anything you can just drop us an email. So until next time, take care and stay connected. Bye-bye.